Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, this video is going to be about the main problem with the Snyderverse. Now, this has nothing to do with Zack Snyder nor his fans, but this is about how people want the Snyderverse to get restored. Some people say restore the Snyderverse, some people say sell the Snyderverse. This is where they gone ahead, overreact, and got into a war. That to me is very wrong. People should not have overreacted to that. Some people say, oh, but Comcast were making it. Here's the thing Comcast has been in controversy, so I don't think it would have been a good idea to ask a studio that has been in controversy to give you the Snyderverse. And here's the thing also I don't mind if WB gives us the Snyderverse. It'll be great if they give us that. If they're not going to give us that, we'll just ask another studio for it. But getting into costly arguments, getting in an unhealthy relationship with a studio that does not care about you nor the franchise that you cared about, that is when it gets very wrong. In reality, that's why I'm supporting Netflix, Sony, and Universal because they care about the franchises that we care about. If we ask them to restore the Snyderverse, then they might eventually do it since they care about the Snyderverse as well. Some people say, but what if they're going to go with their own direction? They're not. They have changed, alright? Let's just think about this. This is the reason why I use hashtag Henry Cavill Superman and hashtag Wallace Close. This is showing you that I am not engaging with that studio. Sure, I occasionally use Restore the Snyderverse, but however, I don't use it as often because here's the thing. I think what is mostly important is to get Henry Cavill back as Superman and finish his Man of Steel trilogy. Then afterwards the Snyderverse can be restored. See how it works? That is what I'm talking about. Anyways, please, for all of you, don't go into a hashtag war. Just use whatever hashtag you want. I'm just gonna stick with, restore the cipher sometimes, but other times I will go with hashtag Henry Cavill Superman, hashtag Wallace Close. Alright? So that's all I'm just gonna say. And yes, I do use two hashtags, but although in two different videos. Not in, one video where like I put in a bunch of hashtags. That's not how I do it. I put in two hashtags into different videos. Alright? So that's what I'm trying to say. That was that is what I'm trying to do. Anyways, so this is what we're gonna say to WB. Hashtag Henry Cavill Superman. Hashtag Wallace Close. Alright? That's all I'm gonna say. Bye.